Hey Aries, welcome to your What Are Their Intentions reading. My name is Dee and this is Loud Intuition. I'm trying something different here where I have the spread already laid out to save upload time and your time as well. I noticed that when putting timestamps in videos, shuffling could last for like 8 to 10 minutes sometimes, and I don't know about you, but I mean, we can do without it. If not, comment below. Let me know what you think about it. But I am very high in my ethical regard, so I wouldn't play with spirit in a sense of presenting my cards that I want to you. That's not an option here. So enough of that. I am going to start sharing my channel messages that I get, if I get any, while shuffling. I normally get some. Normally when I would get them, I would just, note to self, keep it to myself. But I'm going to start sharing those with you guys. So Aries, while I was shuffling your cards, I, got a channel message that you, and this could be either how you're feeling or your partner, but I feel that this is energy coming from you. I feel that you've met someone that you like. They are very beautiful or, sexy, handsome, however you want to describe them. They're your type. Very charming. But there's something about this person that worries you. Something that I wouldn't say it keeps you up at night, but if you are up for whatever reason, it's definitely something that you think about at night. I feel that this person, the way that you view them, you feel that they have something to hide, that they're hiding something, and that they try to distract you by seducing you, or by romancing you. So that is kind of what causes you to be like, what's going on? Why are you overly invested in seducing or romancing me? It's kind of like, that fire is burning and then it'll burn out quick. And so that could be something that you're also concerned with. Will the fire that they have for you just burn out as quick as it ignited? So I think that was it. I normally, I have to write them down, but yeah, that's pretty much what I was getting. And when I was shuffling the cards for the heart of the matter, I got 3 cards and I made note of them, but I put them back because I really only wanted 1 card for each position. And so much for that, because I ended up continuing to shuffle and I got 3 more cards. So I kept these 3. But about the 3 that I initially got, it was the Hermit, the 7 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. And since this is the vice versa tarot, I'm going to describe to you the interpretation that I got for the side that was facing up. So the 9 of Cups that was facing up position was about you setting out your intention to the universe. You literally saying, this is my wish, this is what I truly want, and putting that energy out and trusting that it will come back in. So that was the 9 of Cups. The 7 of Wands was in the upright position of, I guess you can say, the traditional interpretation of it, where you're feeling defensive, you need to stand your ground, you're feeling very overly protective of yourself or whatever it is that you're fighting for. And then the Hermit, which talks about going within and looking for answers and trying to gain some wisdom over the situation. And so to me, I just felt that went along with the channel message that I got, with you feeling that there's something hidden and you don't want to get too wrapped up into the the fire of it all, the passion of it all, I should say. because I feel that in some way this is truly what you asked for. This is what you wanted. Someone who romances you, or someone who's able to seduce you in a way. But at the same time, I think receiving it in the flesh is something that actually has you a little defensive. Like, I don't even want to say defensive, but you're just kind of like waiting for the shoe to drop. So let's get to your reading. So the 3 cards that ended up coming back out, well, not the same ones, but 3 cards came out anyway after I kind of, was trying to set the intention for one. But spirit is spirit, and I will oblige. This is in the heart of the matter. This is shared energy. So if this energy does not resonate with you, you can also check in how Aries is feeling by card 3, or check your sun, moon, and rising videos. So we have here the Ace of Swords, the Sun card in this position, and the Judgment card in this position. So the Ace of Swords talks about new clarity, new ideas. This is enterprising, energy here. This is new to you. Whatever this is, and this is shared energy, like I said. So this is some new energy to the both of you, where the both of you are feeling like, this is some new, it's like a breath of fresh air. This is some new air that I've never breathed before. And considering that this is a sword, and swords definitely represent air energy, to me only confirms that. So it's just like new ideas, new contracts, new endeavors. There is some type of gift that is being given here. So it's always from the universe. It's always from above, from God. But it could come by way of someone here on the earthly realm. So keep that in mind. But it is nonetheless a gift. With the Sun card here, this talks about happiness, clarity. So both of these are cards of clarity. So I feel that within the relationship with each other, you both are receiving some type of clarity. Right now, you both can be very good. Like, you guys are good. You're on new endeavors that can bring in money. You're happy. You both are good. And then we have, these are both major arcana cards, and they have a lot of illustrated similarities. With the Judgment card here in this position, it talks about you looking at yourself, being vulnerable with yourself, looking in the mirror at yourself, and not aesthetically or cosmetically looking in the mirror, but looking at yourself in a very vulnerable way to the core of your soul, and asking yourself, what is it that you would have to offer God in exchange for rebirth? What have you done good? Where have you done bad? Now is the time to repent. Is the energy that I get from that. So the combination of the 3, as I said, I feel that there's a lot of clarity coming to both you and your partner about what makes you happy, what environment you want to be in, who do you want to be as a person. So I feel that you both are going through some major energy here, but it's very positive. It's positive in the intention behind it. I feel that it isn't coming from a place of lack or. So we have the King of Swords. The Knight of Swords. So this could be some very fast energy coming into the both of you. Very fast messages, very fast communication. Something's coming into the both of you to move this thing forward here. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which is all about movement forward, all about taking action. So we have 2 cards of very fast action here. The Queen of Wands doesn't sit around and wait on anyone to do anything. She's just going to hop on her horse and get it done if needed. Or hop on one of those knights' horse. Like, hey, get off. I got somewhere to be. So that's the shared energy. That's the energy that's driving the relationship right now. That is the foundation. And honestly, I think that it's very good. It's some very present good energy, if you ask me. Okay, so how your partner is secretly feeling, we have here the Three of Pentacles. In this position, it talks about you possibly dealing with someone who is in the investment industry, like banking, some type of financial advisor, investor, whether if it's in businesses, real estate, stock, whatever. They have money is basically what I'm getting. They have money and they are very smart with their money. They're very intellectual when it comes to how they invest their money or what they do, how they spend their money. Could be very frugal when it comes to certain things because they spend their money in, they're the type that wants to actually retire, at one day and never have to work again. So this is the type of person that you could be dealing with. Nonetheless, I feel that in some type of way, this person wants to collaborate with you. I feel practically they want to collaborate with you. They want to invest in you financially in some type of way. But always remember with this person or with this type of entity or structure, it is always to benefit everyone, yes, but they're not doing this in order to take a loss or just because it's the right thing to do. I hope you get where I'm going with this. It's more of, this is a good investment. I can see this growing into more. I can see, they've really thought this out methodically and planned it out if they are coming to approach you with an investment. And then look how we have this rose down here. So it could definitely be a offer of love, but there's going to be some type of groundedness behind it. It's not going to be just all romance. Which is very conflicting with what my channel message was. But whoever that was for, whatever. I feel with this person, they're looking for their tribe. They're looking for who is able, okay. So I feel that, all right, look at that. So if they are romancing you, roses and all that good stuff, taking you on dates, or if they are seducing you, laying in a bed of roses, when you come in, they're like naked on a bed of roses, like, whoa, it is with intention behind it. I'm sorry, it is with motive behind it of seeing if you fit in their tribe, trying to see if you're someone who works as hard as they do, someone who is able to invest the way that they do. Even if if you're not financially on their level, they want to see what is it that you have to bring to what they are building. So let's say they're building, let's say they're looking to start a real estate, real estate property management kind of business. Okay, they have the money behind it, but do you have like some kind of clerical experience? Do you have sales experience? Do you have home decor experience? Like something that you can contribute to what they are already building. And that is like truly what is driving them when they date. They want ultimately someone that they can build with, although, they're romancing you. And I guess that's kind of where you're feeling like, hey, what's really going on? This person may not have voiced this to you that, hey, if you don't fit the cut about what it is that I need with, in my business realm and what I plan on doing practically, then you just don't fit the cut. Four of Wands, that definitely talks about foundation. This talks about the home life. This talks about happiness, celebrating with family and friends. So that's a very stable number. And that just basically lets me know that this person wants a very stable home life. They want a very, very stable and happy home life. Seven of Swords. I knew this was going to come out. I was waiting for it to come out because I don't think that they've expressed to you that if you don't fit in this expectation of whatever, that was just an example, whatever it is that they are trying to, their bigger picture, their practicality, driven, endeavors that they're on, then, they're going to escape the situation or sabotage it. Something, they're sneaking around the true issue. And look at how this looks like a beautiful bouquet of flowers with like cinnamon sticks. I don't know. Just go with it. To me, it just still symbolizes like, this person here is bringing this in, and it's kind of in a sneaky way because, it to you, it's coming across like, I don't want to get too wrapped up in it because, this is beautiful. It really is. I would love to sit that on my table. But at the same time, you're like, well, something about this person is just, maybe your intuition. I don't know. Something is flagging you up. And it's funny because here and how you are secretly feeling here, we have the Eight of Cups. So in this position, it talks about you taking a hard look at either a past situation or a current situation to see exactly how you have contributed to this dissatisfaction of an emotional investment here. But with the comment